episode of Teen Titans is about the Puppet King himself turning Robin, Cyborg, and Beast Boy into puppets. And the bodies of Raven and Starfire are switched. They have to learn how to use each other's bodies and how to use their powers in those bodies and try to save their friends and stop the Puppet King. Now, this is a pretty fun episode. This episode is pretty unique for Starfire and Raven, in which we get to see how their relationship together develops and how they basically interact in ways in which involve their bodies and powers. Like, you could tell that they're not used to their bodies, they're not used to these new powers or how to work them in the beginning, but they're able to find strengths in one another even though they are exact polar opposites. Like, Starfire is a lot more outgoing, and Raven is a lot more not alone, basically, like always Raven is. And it's very interesting to see how that dynamic plays out. We don't get much of Robin, Cyborg, and Beast Boy except in the background when they're in trouble, but they're pretty funny at times. But this episode was mostly about the relationship between Starfire and Raven and how they do have differences in the beginning, but it's through their differences that they're able to find the strengths and be able to come close to one another as friends at the very end, in which Starfire and Raven meditates together, and Raven asks if they want to go to the mall later, and Starfire says yes. It's all good stuff. All good stuff that little girls who are fans of the show can really enjoy. It's a fun adventure. The action and animation and all of that malarkey, it's all great, as you expect. And so, this is a fun episode. It's definitely a filler episode, as with most of the episodes so far with this first season of Teen Titans. But still, it gives us time to learn about the characters of Raven and Starfire and how they interact. Get to see that dynamic, and we're able to care a lot more about them in that way. And so this episode does feel necessary for the character development of these characters, and so I really enjoyed it. And I think you will too. If you are starting to get into this series, you'll probably have a good time with this one, especially if you're like a younger child, a little girl. Little girls are definitely going to love this episode, I could tell. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.